So my name is Paul Getter, also known as the Internet Marketing Nerd. I've had the privilege of working with some of the top entrepreneurs online, guys like Tai Lopez, Grant Cardone.
I saw you went skydiving in Dubai.
Yeah.
Would you recommend skydiving to anyone?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was like...
I don't care. I just can't.
He's like, that's a white people thing, man. I ain't going skydiving.
All right, welcome to the Digital Social Hour. I'm your host, Sean Kelly. I'm here with my co-host, Wayne Lewis.
What's up?
And our guest today, Paul Getter. How we doing?
Doing great, man. Thanks for having me here.
Absolutely. You got the suit on?
Man, this is my pajamas. This is like casual for me today.
Did you fly in that?
Yeah. Flying this, man. It's just, I sleep in this.
That's his mailbox.
Pajamas, man.
Wait, can I touch this?
Yeah, be careful. So,
That's grocery store.
No, they looked harder. I thought it was, that's actually soft fabric.
yeah, this is soft, man.
Okay, so
Yeah.
for people that don't know you, give them the quick rundown.
Yeah, so my name is Paul Getter, also known as the Internet Marketing Nerd. I've had the privilege of working with some of the top entrepreneurs online, guys like Tai Lopez, Grant Cardone, Bob Proctor, Les Brown, A-list celebrities, Fortune 500 companies. Been blessed to work with a lot of amazing people.
Yeah. And how did you, let's start with the first one. Who was the first big client?
Yeah, so, it's probably Tai. From what I understand, he went to the barbershop. I was doing work with some clients in LA. And at this time, I was just kind of like doing marketing for mortgage companies and helping them get leads and stuff like that. And my client sat down in the barbershop, got a haircut, and the barber was asking, how's everything going? He's like, man, I got this guy over in Florida that things are just blowing up. And of course, this is like, over 10 years ago. And I think about when I was a kid growing up and saying I was going to be an internet marketer. I could never said that because we didn't even have internet back then.
You were a kid 10 years ago? That's crazy.
No.
That is crazy. Wait a minute. What?
No. I'm saying 10 years ago.
No, I'm just playing.
But yeah, so he got a haircut, and then the next person to sit in the barber chair was Tai Lopez. He's like, tell me about this kid. What is he doing over there? And next thing you know, Ty's team called me up and said, hey, explain to us what you're doing. And invited me to come out and started working with him after that.
So you ran his ads?
Yeah, I ran his ads. I helped build all of his programs, going back to 67 steps and his real estate course. And
did you do the Here in My Garage ad?
Our team helped run
That
the
was
ads
you?
for that.
Yeah. I got that every day.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
So what makes an ad effective in your eyes, from what you feel like, what makes an effective ad?
Great question.
You can look at an ad and you can obviously tell, well, this is good or bad. Right?
Yeah, so I think it probably comes down to being disruptive. And that kind of
To what degree? Because we got cancel culture now. We got Facebook banning your ads. Obviously, in IPs, and you got to get a VPN and everything else. So to what degree?
I think I'd put it this way. You got to be disruptive in a way that separates yourself from everybody else's ads.
Right.
So it's not about necessarily being shocking or anything like that.
Yeah.
You have to be able to disrupt that scroll. And when people are scrolling, they're like, whoa. And
what makes a disruptive ad?
That's a great question because it's always changing.
It's always changing.
Yeah. So it's like this. I remember, again, this is years ago. I started running ads on Facebook before Facebook started running ads on Facebook. Yeah. So there was a time when everybody would run ads and it would have a red border around it. It was a long time ago. And then everybody started doing that. Now everybody starts doing that. It's no longer disruptive.
Right.
And then everybody would say, oh, let's do this style. And one person would do that and it would become disruptive. Then everybody would say, oh man, that really catches your attention. So I think the answer to being disruptive is to be unique in comparison to everybody else's ads.
Gotcha.
Right.
And so it's always changing. So you always have to be on top of it.
So you've helped spend $1 billion in ad spend for brands and creators. What were the most successful campaigns you were a part of?
I guess you'd have to define what success is. For
let's say in terms of eyeballs and revenue.
Conversion.
So I would say revenue based. We have clients that are making, in the digital marketing, digital product space, making $1.5 million a week.
Shout out to Policy Genius, today's sponsor. The holidays not only allow us to spend time with family, but they are a reminder of how important our responsibility is to protect them. That includes planning to secure their future. Life insurance is an easy way to give your family peace of mind, provides a safety net, so if something were to happen to you, your family can cover expenses while getting back on their feet. Luckily, Policy Genius can help you compare your options from top companies, and their team of licensed experts are on hand to talk you through it. You never know when you'll need life insurance. I've lost some loved ones over the past few years, and unfortunately, none of them had life insurance. With Policy Genius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $292 per year for $1 million of coverage. Some options offer same-day approval and avoid unnecessary medical exams. Even if you already have a policy through work, it may not offer enough protection. So check out Policy Genius. Your family deserves peace of mind. Head to policygenius.com/DSH or click the link in the description to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. That's policygenius.com/DSH.
Course?
On a course?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Course, plus group coaching and everything like that.
The disputes are probably low on those too, huh?
Yeah. We always try to keep it below like 5% and stuff.
Yeah. Courses are usually high, actually, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
for courses, yeah.
You can see. Well, so this is a hybrid. It's coach. You got a group coach and you've got a course and weekly calls and things like that. But yeah, it's I think about a $7,000 product, and it does 1.5 million a week, and going. I mean, it'd probably be up to 2 million.
So, question: since you kind of have the marketing aspect when it comes to ad space and all that, how many stores or products do you actually sell yourself, or you're kind of like, nah, I want to help everyone else, bubble? Or
yeah, so I think so. I've been doing the agency now for about 12 years, and that is kind of 90% of our company revenue is agency. So we're running other people's ads, and on an average year, we spend about $250 million in ads, YouTube, Google, Facebook, running ads for them. So that's 90% of what we do. And it probably wasn't until the past probably 3 years ago that I started offering my own courses, coaching program. It's just kind of like, clients and people that follow me, man, you need to do your own course and stuff.
Yeah, because it would seem like since you know how to effectively put ads together and market, that you would probably be selling like everything, right?
Yeah, so truth be told, me personally, I'm not running the ads. I have an amazing team that, they're the ones, they have courses and they're running it. But I've just been, fortunate to build a good team and work with some amazing people.
So you're the mastermind.
Yeah, I guess you would say I'm the guy behind.
Yeah, the curator.
Yeah. Connect with the right people.
So how did you find the team to run the ads? Because I feel like people struggle with that.
Yes. Well, for me, it began where I was doing it. I was running ads. I was doing all of the work, building funnels and everything. And then I would train someone and just they would excel in it and I would kind of grow them up. But once you start to get to a certain level, the people, like for example, our guy that does YouTube, he actually used to work for Google. So that's a great resume. Like, I can do YouTube ads. I used to work for Google. I helped build the YouTube ad platform. So that's kind of, a no-brainer.
Right.
How are you adapting to people's attention span shrinking? And now the content is going from long videos to short form.
Yeah. So I remember we used to do webinars that were 2 hours long. I mean, it was like the average webinar, 2 hours long.
It's too long.
And I remember.
I can, but I can't.
Yeah. I remember, I think Sam Ovens had a 3 hour.
He crushed it.
Yeah, a 3 hour webinar. And it was doing great. But then, people's attention span it went from 3 hours to the 90-minute webinar. That was like the standard 90-minute webinar. And then it was 60 minutes. And now we have, I call them mini webinars, and like 12 minutes is
some of them. Standard. When I see 59 minutes, I'll watch it. But 60 is kind of like she's pushing.
It's an hour, 60 minutes. I'm done.
When I see 59, 55 minutes, I'll watch it.
Yeah. Anything over an hour is a lot, man.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think of YouTube Shorts and TikTok and?
Oh, it's amazing. I think there's huge opportunity there that people, catch their attention. I know YouTube channels that have grown by tens of thousands of subscribers in just a very short time just using YouTube Shorts.
Right.
But yeah, that's hard to kind of like really indoctrinate and build a community just on shorts and things like that. You do have to build that relationship. So it does take longer to build that know, like, trust with a community just doing TikTok videos and shorts, that people want to get to know you.
Yeah.
People want to build that relationship with you online.
That makes sense. What did you learn working with Les Brown?
So I traveled several years with Les.
I like
Spoke on
Les,
stage. He's an amazing guy.
Yeah.
So humble, dynamic speaker, and he's just one of these guys that even at his level, he's so humble, relatable, and can just connect with people. So he's a great guy. Again, traveled with him. I think if I could glean a couple different things from him, he has a way of connecting with people in his message that just anybody, no matter who it is, he connects, he relates to him. And so in traveling, if he would speak to this group of people, his message, his speeches would be different than speaking to a different group. So knowing your audience and stuff. Yeah.
Wow. What about Kevin Harrington, the Shark Tank guy?
So Kevin Harrington is a guy that he does everything.
Right.
I mean, it's like,
he's a hustler. Sure.
I think the last time I spoke on stage with him, it was for an energy drink conference, and I'm like, "You're speaking here at this energy drink conference," and then it's like,
he speaks too.
Yeah, he speaks on stage.
He really does everything.
He does everything, and I mean, it's like. He sponsors and partners with so many different companies and teaches and stuff.
He's just a hustler.
He's a hustler. And he's one of those guys. I'm like, how can you do all this? I'm talking to people like, I'm partnered with Kevin Harrington. I'm like, man, everybody's partnered with him.
Yeah. What makes a product good and what makes a product bad in your eyes? Either or on a marketing standpoint, because I know once you have the marketing down, you can actually make a bad product. Sell and
absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of bad products that have made a lot of money.
Making millions of dollars.
So I would think the number one thing that makes a good product from a bad product is results.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't matter if the videos are, shot in somebody's garage, it's not professional quality. If someone can watch those videos and implement what's being taught in it and make money or get the results that were promised, people are going to buy it. And you don't have to market, you don't have to push it, you don't have to force it on
down
people.
Their throat.
Yeah, because people, the word of mouth and the credibility of it. So that was probably one of the reasons why I was hesitant to get into the space of being a coach and starting courses is because I remember sitting at a conference and this guy would be introduced and was like, man, the leading expert on Facebook ads, he's blah, 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 blah. And they bring this guy to the stage. And I'm like, this guy knows nothing about Facebook ads. I'm running all his stuff and he calls me every day. You know what I mean? And so it's like, I never wanted to be inauthentic about that. Like if I wanted to teach something, I wanted to be like, okay, I know this. So I was hesitant about ever entering that because I saw so many people that it was just an opportunity that they may be charismatic and knew a little bit and they would make money with bad products. And I never wanted to, be like that.
I saw you went skydiving in Dubai.
Yeah.
Would you recommend skydiving to anyone?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was like
I don't care. I just can't.
He's like, that's a white people thing, man. I ain't going skydiving.
I can't I like watching y'all though. I'm not gonna lie, but I can't I don't want to be on the plane. I'll be at the bottom like.
Yeah.
I would try it, and the reason why is I like to put myself in uncomfortable situations. So
I just don't. My thing is my legs. I don't want to break them.
You have a guy on your back.
I don't want to break my legs.
So my
he
legs,
lands.
I don't want to break my legs.
my legs didn't even touch.
Okay.
So the instructor, he says, lift up your legs, and he touches his legs touch, and you just slide.
Oh, you're good. Come with me.
It
together.
So I tell you this, the first 20 seconds that you jump out,
Yeah.
it's like this thing's like you don't even know what's going on. It is so intense.
Wow.
And so my guy, he was Australian. And
What was going through your head though? Like before you jumped out the plane.
Yeah.
I know in the sky you basically like, oh well, this is basically, if this how it ends, it's gonna end like this.
yeah.
But on the plane, were you like, well, I should have never even like, I should have never came. Yeah.
So there's a point of you get beyond the nervousness and you're excited.
What point is that though? Like when he's like, all right, come on.
Yeah.
You paid the money. Come
when
on.
you see someone go out in front of you, you're like, okay, this is real. And so you're nervous, and of course by then I've already done the research how many people die skydiving each year.
So they were like, out of every plane, like 4 died. You're like, okay, I'm
not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Wait, how many die every year? Now I'm
I don't know.
It's 10 people get on the plane, 4 of them die.
So
no.
Sean,
it's
go.
not that many. So I asked my instructor, I said, have you ever had any accidents or anything like that? And he said
none. 5 today.
He said none, and he had done over 10,000 dives.
Okay.
So
That's pretty
So he
sick.
lied to you.
yeah.
That was cool.
Well, we just had someone on last week who broke his neck, right? Vitali.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
fine.
Oh well, no, that
Skydiving, right?
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
But he was probably alone.
Yeah. No, I was.
Yeah.
It's. So I jump out in that first 15 seconds. Things are just.
So how
whizzing.
fast were you dropping? So that
So
floating.
it's about 120 miles per hour that you're.
So that floating is not real. Like when
When they open up, well, when you're going at terminal velocity, which is about 120 miles per hour.
So why does it look like they're kind of like gradually dropping, like on certain videos?
Well, I think
yeah.
when you're, those guys, you're just.
So you were just falling.
No, you're feeling it. You're dropping, and then when they open the chute, then everything.
Can you breathe?
Yeah, you can breathe, but it is kind of like a one of those. And so my instructor, he's behind me, and he says, "All right, mate, you ready to have some fun?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so." And then he pulls the cord on this side, and it spins. I mean, it does one of these like this, and I'm in the video. You can actually see my face. I go like this. Like that, and my stomach, and I felt like this nauseous feeling come over me. And after he slowed down, he's like, "How'd you like that, mate?" And I go, "I didn't like that at all." He goes, "Let's do it again," and he does it again. And so by the time I'm coming down to the ground, I'm queasy, my stomach is shaking and everything. And my personal trainer at home, I told him about it. He's an avid skydiver. He's getting his license. He said, "I cannot believe he did that on your first dive." He said, "Normally they don't do that until, you're pretty experienced." And I was like, well, he just thought I was having fun.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is that the craziest thing you've done, you'd say?
Yeah, probably. I've done some hiking out in there's a place in Sedona. It's called Devil's Bridge.
That's Arizona, right?
Yeah. And so you're up 500 feet and kind of like a little concrete, a rocky bridge where you're up 500 feet and it's drop off on both sides. And
Wow.
So, yeah.
I've heard good things about Sedona.
Yeah. So
Like you can see all the stars.
Yeah.
How
it's
often
really
do you do things like that, like extreme type? And is it for a reason?
No, so skydiving is kind of like, it's that bucket list.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I want to do skydiving, and I think I'd do it again.
Okay.
I'd do it again. I don't know about bungee jumping, but I think it's just, at my age, there's things you just want to do.
What about hot air balloons? What you think about those?
Nothing fun about it.
Well,
Yeah,
You could get a good view just hiking.
yeah.
Would you do it?
no.
Man, you got to do something just to scare yourself. Just
Listen, I don't. When it comes to being in the air, a hot air balloon and jumping out of a plane are just like, you can't control those things. It's just whatever's going to happen is going to happen, which is cool. We can.
If it's your day, it's your day.
Yeah, it's your day. It's your day. But I'd rather my day be like at the house.
Like I can control it. Like
an ice cube ball or something.
Actually, I saw a nasty hot air balloon landing on Instagram the other day. Like it was zooping in there.
I don't want to be the guy like, see, we told his not to go in there. I don't want to do that.
So it's Now I did watch on YouTube skydiving accidents.
Before you went.
Yeah, of course.
I would have literally
of course
filed a dispute that day on there. Like, I'm not going. That wasn't me.
I don't know if you've ever seen this video. There's this video of this old lady. She's skydiving and she starts to slip out of the harness.
Oh no!
So when I jump out, when the parachute opens, the instructor says, "All right, we're going to loosen things up so you'll be more comfortable." And he starts loosening it up. And in my mind, I'm thinking, "Don't loosen it up."
So what happened when she slipped off?
So she's just like, the instructor is holding on to her harness and everything like that while they're going down. So the instructor is the only thing holding her in, not the harness.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of those paragliding guys that just use a suit?
That looks cool. I mean,
That
I
looks
think
cool.
it's,
They just jump off cliff.
So you would do that?
No, it looks cool. I said I literally said
it's like, it looks cool.
It looks
like,
cool.
I like watching videos.
I want to watch it.
Yeah.
These are me saying it looks cool. Nothing I'm interested in. I'll watch you do it. I'll watch you do it. I'll be at the finish line like,
man, that was really cool, man. That was really cool. I like it. Yeah.
Oh man.
They have those what are they, like squirrel suits? You know what I mean?
Yeah, those
Flying
guys. So
squirrel suits?
what is that? Is that they're actually flying on? That's like
they're jumping out. They got this like
parasailing,
suit,
not parasailing, but like
that just like makes them
like
glide.
floating. Yeah, like gliding.
How do you control it though?
Figure it out, Sean.
I'm not doing it.
Why?
You have to skydive first to get that, I think.
Yeah,
Like-
I think there's places that you can do that tandem. you
Yeah.
know, and
Oh, okay.
What is it? You somebody's on
yeah,
top.
somebody's on top and you're just along for the ride. He's like, man, this is too risky.
There's an
No.
indoor skydiving spot here, I think.
I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do indoor skydiving.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
cool,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
It's just a trampoline at the bottom, so you're probably good if you
Yeah,
if the air runs out.
I'll do indoor
Yeah,
skydiving.
that's
It's just
definitely
wind
safe.
in the suit. I mean, I'll do that.
That's safe. That's safe.
All right, Paul, it's been a pleasure. Any closing comments where people can find you?
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle's Paul, just at Paul. Give me a
At
follow.
Paul, that's it.
That's it, at Paul.
How you get
It's
that?
a good handle, bro.
Yeah, that's just
I like that.
friends with Mark, you know.
Light Flex, Wayne.
At the creator on Instagram, it'll pop up on the screen somewhere right for you guys.
Sean Kelly. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Digital Social Hour. See you next week.
Peace.